What's happening in the Valley nowadays?
Very broadly in the Valley, we're in a boom.
Yes.
And over the last several years, things have been going up and to the right, as they say. Lots of innovation, as always, from startups. And so that's really the home industry, I'd say. Obviously, technology is, but we have tons of startup activity. And now it extends not only from what we classically think of Silicon Valley, but all the way up to San Francisco as having a boom of startups and so on. Larger technology companies like Citrix and so on are continuing to do quite well. So even though there's been a big recession in the US going back to 2008, we haven't seen it in Silicon Valley.
Right. So what are the kind of new things that are happening? One hears about the shared economy and some of the stuff that's happening around telecom and mobile and so on.
Well, we all know the buzzwords of what the latest technology trends are. There's mobile, there's cloud, there's machine learning. All these trends are playing themselves out in new startups as people understand how can we apply these technologies to make them useful for folks. And at the same time, there's companies IPOing and new wealth continues to flow in. And the next generation is showing up of people out of school, and they're much more inclined to want to go to a startup. So there's like fuel on the fire at the moment as things are really bubbling through and lots of different technology trends are coming to the fore.
Right. And what's the flip side? I mean, obviously we hear about all the successful stories, but what are you seeing on the other side, and what are the lessons that one can or should take away from that?
Well, one of the things that are happening is, we're in a global economy, we all know that. So how does technology and innovation happen on a global scale? There's a problem with Silicon Valley when you live there. You really never have to leave if you don't want to, because everybody comes to you. But we all know going forward that places like India are going to be really important innovation centers.